Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one I will be checking out this zoo that they've got here in Santiago. If you saw one of my previous videos where I went to that San Cristobal hill, when I went up the cable car and everything, well, at the bottom of that hill they've got a zoo. So yeah, we'll be checking that out. Looking forward to that. So yeah, man, I've been here for just over a month now already. Can't believe how quick the time has flown by. I kind of intended to make more videos, but I didn't really feel like filming. I was just enjoying the city. But I'll definitely be back here at some point anyway, so when I'm back next time, maybe next year, I'll make some more videos. But yeah, man, this is a really cool city. I really like it so far.
A few moments later.
Looks like there's a change of plan. I just walked down to the zoo just then, only to find out that it's closed for some reason. And so yeah, I was really looking forward to that as well, because number one, it's free, and two, I heard that it's got quite a few animals there that a lot of zoos don't have, like red pandas and stuff like that. But anyway, it is what it is. So instead, what I'm going to do is just show you a lot around the neighborhood that I'm staying in right now. It's called Centro. It's a very central location here in Santiago. It's quite interesting, so we'll check that out instead. So this is Centro, guys. This is my neighborhood. I'm staying in an apartment just over there, right near the museum, and it's about a 20-minute walk from that zoo and San Cristobal hill. So just up ahead there, they've got this park, and this park has a castle on top of it, so it should be quite interesting. So this is called Cerro Santa Lucia, or Santa Lucia Hill. So that's where we're going, just up there. And on top of that hill they've got a castle. Here we are. Oh, they've got a nice little garden up here. Jardín Circular, and this is right in the middle of the city, so you can see all the buildings surrounding it. And this is the castle up here. It's called Castillo Hidalgo, and this castle was built in 1816, and it was built to protect the city. You can't access it from up here, you have to go around here. This is actually the second time that I'm trying to film this castle. So the first time was on my second day here, so when I first arrived. I started filming like all around this neighborhood, Centro, and I filmed this castle and everything, and some of the other neighborhoods around it, or some of the other streets around it. And when it came time to edit the video, I realized that none of the footage was usable, because I had the camera settings on like a low light profile. So everything just looked completely overexposed, so yeah, I couldn't use any of it. It was really annoying. It was like a 40-minute long video. But anyway, hopefully we'll get it right the second time around. Oh, and this is a free to enter, by the way. It's it's really cool how so many like places of interest here are free. There was that free natural history museum that I went to a few days last week, and then that zoo was free, and even in some of the things that are paid for, it's quite cheap. So yeah, it's really convenient. Here's the castle. So we're going to be going all the way up there to the top. Check this guard dog protecting the castle, and then look at the views. It's not the clearest day today, but in the background there you can just see these massive mountains. I'm pretty sure they are the Andes Mountains. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera, but they look incredible. They're absolutely massive, go all the way up to the sky. Just incredible. The first time I came here it was a lot clearer, so you could see them a lot more vividly. Check this cannon out. Yeah, they weren't messing about when they built this place. If any of the enemies come round, these cannons are going off. And even in the distance there, they've got more mountains, like all around the city they've got mountains. I've got a telescope here to see where the enemies are coming from. As you can see, we're already quite high up. And down there you can see the library. So yeah, later on in this video we'll be checking out all those areas over there. And this is the way up, so we'll have to walk up these stairs. Looks like they've got a church here as well. So yeah, we're not done yet. Got more stairs to climb up there. Yeah, so there are a lot of stairs. Look at this bird. And that is Cerro San Cristobal up there. That's where I made that video a few weeks ago, where I was going up the cable car and everything. That's where it was, right there. More stairs, and these stairs are quite steep and they're also quite slippery too, but we're almost there. So this is the top of Castillo Hidalgo. Wow. So this is where they kept a lookout for any enemies that may be approaching. And all the way down there, where you see those tall buildings, that's where you find the areas of Providencia and Las Candes. And again, I don't know if you can see, but there's massive mountains all the way around. And I'm pretty sure during the winter they get covered in snow, so they'll get snow peaked. This is a big city. I'll throw a penny in for good luck. So yeah, that was it. That was Castillo Hidalgo. If you're ever in Santiago, Chile, I recommend checking it out. Now we're going to check out some other parts of this area. We're going to take a walk down this little street over here, it's pretty cool. Look at this building with a little maisonette style balcony. It's like classical architecture. We've got a little market here. Check this building out. So interesting. Yeah, so this is a good place to buy some souvenirs. People make like handmade stuff and just sell them. Yeah, lots of nice little restaurants around here. A guy playing the guitar. And then check this out, there's another little street tucked away here. More restaurants. Oh, this is nice. There's so many restaurants in the city, just so many. And I think this is a Catholic university over here. Again, like very classical architecture. They don't make them like this anymore. And you got Jesus up on the top there. What's he doing, him? The nonce. Wow, look at this.
Ah, ya, ahí está la cafetería. Look at this place. And that's the castle where I was before. Yeah, check this out. So this is that library that we saw from on top of that castle. Whoa, and it's got a big crack going down inside of it there. Wow. So one of the good things about Santiago is that they've got free cash machines, so you don't have to pay any additional fees when you want to withdraw some cash from the ATM. So there's a bank just over there called Banco Internacional, and if you go there you can use the cash machines for free. There it is over there, Banco Internacional. Yeah, that's it right there. So as soon as you walk in, on your left hand side you'll see an ATM, and you can use that without paying any additional fees. Of course, obviously if your bank charges you fees for international cash withdrawals, then yeah, you'd have to pay. But obviously the bank that I use, they don't charge me for international withdrawals, so when I use banks like that I don't have to pay anything. You know, before I came here I was staying in Argentina for a few months, and there was always an issue trying to get cash out. So most people usually use Western Union because it was more convenient, but even then you still have to pay fees. But here you can find cash machines for free, so yeah, it's really convenient. So this is the theatre right here. So they've got the opera, the ballet, piano, like music shows and all that. This is like the main shopping street here. Like pretty much every big city has one of these streets where it's like just a big, long, central shopping street. Like back in Manchester, where I'm from, we had a Market Street, and this is basically the equivalent of Market Street, but here in Santiago. Yeah, check this out. So this is the Palacio de la Moneda. So that's like the equivalent of the White House here in Santiago. This is where the president comes to chill and do some work. So at 10 o'clock every morning, you'll be able to see the changing of the guard, and that happens for around 30 minutes. So this was built in 1805, so yeah, well over 200 years ago now. That building there was probably built around the same time. Like you can see quite a lot of classical looking buildings, like that one over there as well, that were probably built around the same time. Check this out. So I think this is the Chamber of Deputies, or some sort of political building anyway. And again, very classical architecture. This was probably also built around the early 1800s or something like that. Like both of these buildings. Tribunales de Justicia. And you can see nice cobblestone roads here. There's quite a few of them around here. And check this out. This is the National Congress of Chile Plaza. And look, more classical looking architecture here as well. And check this out. This is Plaza de Armas. And They've got a museum over here. And behind me there, that's the cathedral. Yeah, so this is a very touristy area, as you can see. It's full of tourists. And they've got some walking tours over there. They've got clowns over here. Yeah, got all sorts going on. And look at that, some really old classical building right there, and then right behind it you got a modern building. So it's like a juxtaposition. I wonder what's going on here. Check these guys dancing. So that is the Museo Histórico Nacional. And they've got quite a few prozis over there, I think. Yeah, because I always see them every time I'm here. Like there's a few of them. And they've probably got their pimps around somewhere. Shit, what's going on here? Like the police right outside my apartment, you know. Oh shit. Yeah, so did you see that then? So as I was approaching my apartment then, I saw like a police car and some police officers surrounding a guy who was sitting on the floor just outside my apartment. So obviously they were just arresting him. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there are lots of sirens. But anyway, Yeah, like this happens quite a lot here in Centro, in this particular neighborhood. I remember on my first day here, I was walking up towards Providencia where there was this big shopping mall. And on my way there, I walked past this restaurant, and outside it, I saw a guy sitting on the floor with like a broken nose, blood coming out of his nose, and security guard had surrounded him. So obviously they had just roughed him up because they had just caught him doing something or stealing or whatever from that restaurant. So anyway, once I reached the mall, I went to the H&M store, and just as I was about to walk in, I saw security guards taking away a guy who they had just caught thieving. So like pickpocketing and thieving and stuff like that does occur here quite a lot, especially in this particular neighborhood, Centro. So yeah, I mean it's a very vibrant area, it's a very multicultural type of area. But yeah, you have to watch your back here. You have to really be street smart and watch your surroundings because there are some bad characters around here. Let's put it that way. And yeah, if you're coming to Santiago and you're looking for a place to stay, I would recommend three places. So the first one being Las Candes. That's like the more upmarket type of area. I would say it's the safest area. It's like a really really nice kind of chill area. Followed by Providencia. Providencia is like in between Las Candes and Centro, and the third one would be Centro. I still like it here just because everything is nearby. Like I said, it is quite a vibrant type of area. They've got the bars, the restaurants, and like the museums and stuff. Everything's pretty much walking distance away. And out of those three areas, I would say Centro is definitely the cheapest, but it comes at a cost, in terms of like safety and all that. But yeah, it's gonna depend on what you're looking for and your budget. If you've got like a higher budget, you can stay in Las Candes. In my opinion, is the better area. But anyway, this is like one of my last days here. So on Sunday, this is now Friday. On Sunday, I'm actually leaving. I'm going to Europe for a bit, Madrid, Spain, and then from there, I'll be going back to Southeast Asia. I'll probably be there for at least 6 months. So hopefully I'll do some videos when I'm there. But yeah, I'll probably be back in South America maybe this time next year. But yeah, I really liked it here in Santiago, to be honest. I think I might have to add it to my rotation. So up until now, whenever I've been coming to South America, I've been staying mainly in Brazil. I used to stay in Rio de Janeiro, but then when I found out about Florianopolis, I started going there instead just because I prefer it. And I also like Buenos Aires as well. I've been going there pretty much every year for the past 5 years. That's been one of my favorite cities. But I don't know. I feel like now I'm gonna kind of swap Buenos Aires for Santiago. So instead, I'll be going to Santiago instead. I'll also probably be going to Asuncion in Paraguay, because I quite liked it there as well. So it looks like my rotation in South America is going to be Florianopolis in Brazil, Asuncion, Paraguay, and Santiago, Chile. And yeah, when I'm in Southeast Asia, it'll be Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, then probably Bangkok, Thailand, and maybe Bali, Indonesia. I'll be going Bali in a few months as well, just because I haven't been back there in about 6 years. The last time I was in Bali was about 2019, before the pandemic. So yeah, looking forward to going back there. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in my next videos when I'll be coming at you from Southeast Asia. I'll check you guys then. Peace.